Hello everyone. In the words of Pedro Pinhata from chess.com, there are two things every new chess player learns very fast. The first is how to move the pieces, the second is that you must hate the London system. So I thought I should dedicate a video for the London system, which is one of my favorite openings, by showing you this crazy game. The game starts with d4, d5. Then white plays bishop to f4 before developing the knight, which chess.com likes to call the accelerated London system, and is also called the modern London. Black develops the knight to f6, then white plays e3, then black plays the immediate c5, which is one of the best ways of facing the London. White responds with c3, completing his London pawn pyramid. Then black plays e6 to be able to develop the bishop in the future. White develops the knight to d2. And black responds with developing her other knight to c6. White develops the other knight to f3, and black develops the bishop and asks white if he'd like to trade, or retreat. White chooses to retreat his bishop, hoping to trade on his own terms. Then black castles, and white develops his final minor piece to b5, putting some pressure on the black knight. Black plays bishop to e7, because she's no longer interested in a bishop trade. Then white retreats his bishop to d3, which Stockfish doesn't seem to like very much. Probably because he had just moved his bishop last move. Black plays knight to h5, and white centralizes his knight on the e5 outpost. Black here makes a very serious blunder, although it looks like a very natural move. She takes the bishop with the knight, thinking that white will just retake with the pawn, and have an open file for the rook. But white wanted to be featured in a YouTube video, and played a move that looks impossible. Can you find the winning move for white in this position? The move is the immediate bishop takes h7 check. Black can't really take the bishop because it would lead to checkmate, or black losing all her pieces. So black moves the king and white now takes the knight. White is now completely winning, but there's one move which keeps the game going for a little longer, and it's bishop to g5. But black misses it and chooses to take the knight, and now it's mate in 4. White retreats the bishop to c2 with discover check, then when the black king moves he makes one last impossible looking move. He sacks the rook on h8, and black resigns, because the queen and bishop will team up on the black king and deliver mate. If you enjoyed the video, check out more content on the channel.